tonight. Hello, everybody. I'm Mark Jones calling the action for you alongside Doris Burke. Cassidy Hubbard is at State Farm Arena in Atlanta reporting from there. Let's start with the New York Knicks. Julius Randle was historically good this year. He was the first Knick to win the Most Improved Player award. And Doris, he was a first-time All-Star as well, but he comes into this series, well, not exactly playing his best, shooting just 29%.
Well, as Tom Thibodeau likes to say, he is the engine for the New York Knicks. So give the Atlanta Hawks credit because they're keeping a tremendous amount of pressure on Julius. They are sending at least two bodies in his direction, trying to prohibit him from getting his rhythm using the dribble. But to this young man's credit, when you talk about improvement, how about the maturity to keep defending as the primary defender in this series? The Hawks are just 1 for 23, 0 for 15 from three-point territory against this guy. So he's been special. What will help him is the change in the starting lineup tonight for the New York Knicks. Tom Thibodeau knows what he has in Derrick Rose. He was critical in the second half, erasing that double-digit deficit. A much improved three-point shooter. Is his game different? You bet. But the intellect, the IQ is still there. He can still get by. If you're going to guard him with a big, look out. The key is he's getting downhill. He's getting 2 feet in the paint, and he's either scoring using all of the guile that he's built up over years in the league. Derrick Rose has been special, and they need his offense.
Yeah, the former NBA MVP, now version 2.0, has been lethal for New York. Meanwhile, Trae Young of the Atlanta Hawks brazenly and boldly cooked, there's no other way to put it, cooked the Knicks for back-to-back 30-point games in Game 1 and Game 2. He has been historically elite with his scoring, Doris.
Well, the ball is in his hands a significant amount of time. You've got to put some pressure on him because if you give him vision, he's got two excellent vertical threats. Listen, the Knicks have been great taking the paint away. You see Noel just jabs at him, trying to make sure Capella doesn't get that lob dunk and some of that momentum. But there's the steady diet of pick and roll. The Knicks are all pulling in here, but on the backside quickly ends up in a mismatch, and Mr. Capella gets an easy bucket. And the thing about Trae is he is fearless, Mark. This is a key possession. He's got to go through Randall and Ntilikina. They had nothing for him. Big-time bucket by Trae Young.
He has owned the paint in the series so far. Trae Young, look at those numbers. Folks, if he notches another 30-point game, he'll join the two guys at the bottom, Alcindor and Mikan, as the only guys to do it in their first 3 playoff games. Cassidy caught up with him a moment ago.
Thanks, Mark. Trae, now that you've had a couple days to digest your experience at Madison Square Garden, can you just tell me your reaction to the now fan who spat on you and that incident where you were playing on a game, he spit on you, and the Knicks' response to ban him?
Yeah, I mean, obviously in the game, I don't know if it got on my jersey, my shorts, or whatnot, but I didn't feel it. I saw the video, and it's disgusting. For me, as a player, I come out here to do my job and play. And I had no problem with the fans and what they've been saying and things like that. It's a part of it. It's basketball, and I enjoy it. I love it. I mean, I'm not mad at the fans who chant things or whatever, and that's for another subject. But for spitting and things like that, that's uncalled for in any arena or in any environment. So that's disgusting. But I mean, we just got to move forward, and for me, I just focus on this team.
Yeah, it absolutely is disgusting. A lot of your teammates and people around the league have said that it is uncalled for. Now, the playoffs are the ultimate divider, Trae, and so far you're proving that you belong. But how do you describe your mindset right now as you're navigating your first playoff experience?
Focus.
I didn't know so early in the
I'm
garden.
locked in and just trying to win. Got the narrative that I can't win. So for me, I'm locked in and focused on trying to change that.
What you doing with the computer?
For people providing information about how we can all stay well, physically, mentally, and emotionally, by offering support and guidance to navigate a healthy lifestyle with new challenges. More at Noom.com. And by Progressive Insurance, offering its Home Quote Explorer so shoppers can evaluate options in one place when buying home insurance. Custom quotes and rates available online. Germany officially acknowledged that it committed genocide in the African nation of Namibia, and it's agreed to pay $1.1 billion in compensation. In the early 20th century, German colonists